let's keep going with your journey. You discover a fast travel point. Okay. So, I'm supposed to talk with you, sir.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal?
You fled from
Sorrow is easier to bear
How
on a
did you
full
manage
stomach.
that?
I heard about your...
Hey, watch it!
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had a fine reputation. It was a great fall.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
So am I supposed to do something here? This one?
We all ran towards the castle for shelter, but they were too fast for us. They slaughtered everyone they caught and torched their houses. I barely escaped, and they killed... They
Why are we
murdered my
talking with
parents.
this random person out of nowhere explaining
God
everything that
bless you,
happens?
boy.
I mean,
I'm terribly sorry for your loss.
oh, you're gonna console me. Okay. I need to eat. So this is the kitchen. Go to the kitchen. So apparently there's an hunger system in this game, which may be good, may not be good.
Milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear. Can't you, young master?
I like this lady. Don't kill her, please.
Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
Oh, look at the
And a little
clothing
wine to
stakes
wash it
there.
down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady.
Okay, thank you.
Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, ma'am.
Isn't his armor different color right now?
When you've done,
Old guy armor.
you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
You're calling filthy boots after everything I've done? God damn it. So rude. God damn, I feel like you're dying, dude. Eat everything you can. There you go. Eat. Roast. Roast what? Roast duck. Yeah. Take everything. Man, I mean, this grabbing system, goddamn, takes a while to grab everything. Can I eat from that too? I eat from the pot.
What the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Sorry. So roast duck, my cheese, some more roe, an apple, and more roast duck. You should be really good right now, isn't it? Oh, look at it, it's getting pig.
I hear you came from Scallops today.
Yeah,
It must have been terrible there.
yes it was.
How did it...
It's slaughtered everywhere.
I can tell you what happened, but I don't understand why. We were just going about our usual business when the soldiers came and began their slaughter. Anyone who couldn't flee to the castle was cut down. They destroyed everything. It's a miracle I escaped with my life.
I'm getting sleepy apparently. I need to go to sleep. And where is this bed? This way? Nope. But maybe here? Nope, not big. Uh-oh. I think we lost, boys. Where is this goddamn bed? Oh man, this is absolutely not the place. This is the gates control. What am I doing here?
Hey, you! What are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper.
Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing either. I don't know what I am. I guess I went the wrong way. Don't fall asleep on me now, boy. Dun, 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 dun. I was like, let me see the view, then I closed his eyes. Thank you. And it's a nice view. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. So you must be somewhere here. Oh, must be here. There you go, sleep. Oh, yes. Oh, so let's put all night and then wake up at 11. So wake up at 7. That's good. We sleep 12 hours. Why not? It's been a long day.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady,
Oh boy.
no, not at all.
Don't do it. They'll get your head
What brings you here
nail
at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either.
Oh.
I thought of you while
She's so
saying my
nice.
prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you.
My cat was kissing me.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
I just can't talk about it. Let's tell her about me.
You might
She's
be right,
nice.
my lady.
Let's talk about it.
I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Saw smoke. No, we saw that.
A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Scallops.
No.
Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers.
And then I saw
will
him
never
knocking
forgive that
down
moustache
one
guy.
human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw father and charged at him. Cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
You knew a concealed path?
I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them.
I like how he's explained
They
everything we just
encircled
saw.
the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like
That's
valiant
not how it
knight.
happened.
I'll never
Pretty
forget
sure
that
we ran over them with the horse that we ran together.
It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
Welcome to real life.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Damn.
Really?
So many sadness in this game already.
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
You think?
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, But it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Damn.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He
You
had
wanted
to
a young
rebuild
booty.
Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
You're charming.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go.
I'm pretty sure she
Let you
wanted a
see.
kiss. She wanted a little kiss. Come on, give her a kiss. And then get your head cut off.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
No, that's my sword. Why are you smiling? Your family's dead. Your girlfriend is dead. Your entire friends are dead. Why are you smiling? God damn.
Move in, people! Come on, running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
No.
Help us, son.
Oh god. This is horrible. How dare you? Crazy dream.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Scallops.
Can I get a shiny armor too? Don't forget the sword. Wait, I was supposed to sleep until 7 AM, but I guess... Can I light the torch? No, that's my sword. Torch. What the hell? There you go.
Not to have you fall into a fight, but if I have to choose a place for it, I'm right here behind the solid wall.
What the? Okay, now we got this. Where am I supposed to go? It's raining a lot.
Catch up with us in the forest? Here! Good day to you.
Do you know what's happening?
No. What about you?
It's
Me?
awkward.
How could I?
I saw you with Sir Robot. Didn't he tell you anything?
No, nothing.
Farewell.
That was awkward. Okay.
So you wouldn't have time to join forces.
You might be right.
How can they see an ambush at night in this time? It's like, seriously, they would not see anyone attacking them right now.
Hey, you men down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare.
I don't think we do this. What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Scallops.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Scallops to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a
Suspicious.
hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Nice goddamn graphics.
Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for
I
an
feel like
outing
this
either.
guy is
In a big
not a
hurry?
good guy.
It was a bit of
This
a
guy.
scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this Tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this Tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Scallops.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Baltic.
Like you can lock me up.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now.
All right.
Men,
You know what?
tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice, or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Scallops people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Okay, so where do I go?
Be a bit more careful.
Keep watch on the battlements. Anything, like, how can they goddamn see anything? There's like a sign over there. This is the guy that was quick, right?
God be with you.
What do you think about the Scallops folk?
It's a hell of a thing. First, everyone is shitting themselves that Sigismund is coming, and then it turns out like this. Praise the Lord they got out of the siege.
Scallops Castle is well fortified, all right, but I hear Sigismund's army is
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
Yeah.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
That's it? So I need to wait until morning. So 6, 5? 5 is morning, I would say. Slow and steady. Pick this up. And let's go, boys. This was boring so far. Nothing super exciting is happening. Hi, soldier. How can they see, man? Like, seriously. Okay, that's bad. I can see, but like that. If they come, they should come from that direction, I'm guessing. Hey there, guard. Nothing to say to you, buddy. Thank you, guard.
God be with you.
What do you think?
What do you think about the flight of the Scallops folk?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine lord. He made the most of the
And it's still
situation
raining,
and saved
goddamn.
his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. But what am I supposed to do now?
Good health to
Speed?
you.
No, good health to you. It's just that we're not caught speed.
What do you think about how the Scallops folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
Seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
Farewell.
I guess I'm supposed to talk with all those guards, I'm guessing. So I already spoke with this one. It's happening. What's happening? What is it?
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
What's happening?
Go!
Holy nope. But please surrender.
Jesus. We're going to hit them like Scallops.
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Tamburg.
Oh, the mustache guy.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallops and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Scallops mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Scallops. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzig Kobyla is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobyla is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Whew. We escaped that one. But I still need to kill that mustache guy. So apparently the other guy that's running away stole money from the king. was not a smart idea. And now because of him, I know he was kind of fishy, but now I am 100% no, he is fishy.
Serious?
Bury your loved ones in skulls, talk to Sir Robert, get a horse. Okay, so where are Sir Roberts?
Hey, watch it.
Easy
I'll
mode?
be with you.
Folk these days.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Scallops.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin.
I will kill them all.
Anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Sir Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Why did Sigismund burn down Scallops and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
God damn, that guy.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg. Well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Is armor changed color or is it just my brain?
Indeed. But it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I
Yeah.
knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
God damn, I was not paying attention.
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Those names,
Now
God
you're
damn.
starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
I see.
Good luck to you.
I don't
What
want
is
to know
it?
about humans. Let's go. Chicken. Can I steal these? Chicken. Hi. So let's see what we have here. Where we are supposed to go. We need to go to there. We need to there. We have something in there. All right. This is a combat arena. Can I get some fights? Anyone want to fight me? Oh, okay, move. Okay, so quests, because I don't see anything happening. Run, bury your left optional, get a horse. Optional? Since when is this an optional? Get out of the castle. Okay, so we need to get out of the castle, and we need to get a goddamn horse. So, I want to go there. Marker X. And there we go. Let's see what this is. It's a trader. Well done. And we're gonna save the game actually. Let's stop right here. Thank you for watching so far. And so far it has been fun. This episode was kind of but oh well. It will get better, I guess. We have to know the story as well, so it's getting really interesting. So see you guys on the next one.